Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attack.
Kelly! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
He's having a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now there's a fine ball. It's Pato! And there's a goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Matheus Cunha. And he's straight offside. Now it's Pato. Oh, well played. Brazil look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. McGinn. Now McTominay. Matheus Cunha. Pele. Pato. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's gone looking for safety. Adams. That'll be a throw. Casemiro. Eder Militao. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control. That's an imaginative pass. Lofted in. Oh, great leap! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Big chance! In he goes again! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Matheus Cunha. Pele. Pele! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Great chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pele. Pele makes a dash. It's Pele! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
McGinn. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45. Savinho! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
McGinn. 5 minutes till the break. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he... And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Can he finish? Now, I've fallen kindly here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely shaped ball. Pele with the cross. It's a goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Savinho, not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Matheus, and the finish! Magnificent from Matheus Cunha! A finish right from the top draw. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Cunha receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not... It's Pato! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's a sharp finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Oh, good climb! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's a fine interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Almost an hour gone. And here's Pato. Now it's Marquinhos. He's in a great position. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And now he has 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything.
Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Matheus Cunha! And he's missed it. Could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Pato! It's a goal! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, crossbar! No luck this time.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And a chance! McTominay. 75 minutes played. And this is Adriano. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 6.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Scotland appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what?
There's the shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, played right into his path. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Adams. Ronaldinho getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior, and that's gone loose. Oh, they could be caught out, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 17.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Robertson. And it's Tierney. Just eases him off the ball.
6 added minutes.
Well
has
played.
been
That
indicated.
has snuffed out the danger.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Adams. That's a sharp pass. Adriano. It's Adriano! They've played it short, and this is Neymar. Back could it go? And the shot! It's hit the upright, and a neat finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, no joy this time. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players. And
well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Thailand.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yep. Sesko! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Thailand finding themselves unexpectedly behind. What's going wide left?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Donatoni. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Thailand restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
And a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Brilliantly cut out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's Dembele. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Pirlo. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here. Suarez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
And he was quick to react. That's destined for the flank. Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears. Shot at goal! In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United with the lead. And that could set him on his way. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Played into space. Ferdinand makes the interception. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Thailand dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Pirlo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good.
And it's half-time. Thailand are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Back on the way then. He's found a way through. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's had it nicked away. Platini. That's a cute ball. And the through ball. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Courtois, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
He's on it. Can he get away? Šeško, looking for options for movement. Platini tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for a runner, spread neatly. Azar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that could set him on his way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Platini. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Sheshko. And he is deftly away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's picked his way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18, Dembele. Number 11, Donadoni. Coming on the field.
Hazard is onto it in a flash.
Yamal.
Now it's Hazard.
Number 10.
Threads one in.
Number
Expertly
14,
cut out. Really nicely done.
Substitutions
Well, he was
taking place.
clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Thailand, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's well spotted. Zola. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Zola taking charge of the dead ball. Beckenbauer. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Zola. Nice looking ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Always goal side. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution in progress.
Zola is standing over this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Zola! And he's following up. And it's in. And the comeback is complete. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Thailand leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Azar. Duke going about things with real... Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Šeško shifted it to the flank.
There will be 3
Well, they're looking at the
minutes
referee,
added
but
time.
he's waved play on.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Has to go back here. Duke. Šeško. Not the most accurate pass. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
That is good strength. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
No way he was going to be out-muscled. Guardiola is always looking to break lines, closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Thailand are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nesta. And it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a hit! Pele. And this is Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Played into space. Stam cuts it out. Rummenigge. Lahm. That's a cute ball. Stam cuts out the pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Nesta. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Messi. Stam gets over and intercepts. Messi. Varane gets across to intercept that. Pele quietly revving up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. And it's Pirlo. It's Pirlo! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Thailand have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Bale, and he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Dink through. And this is Messi. Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. And he's managed to gift it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Messi. Pull it. It's a pretty loose pass. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Thailand come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Thailand looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Thailand currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Pinches it off him. Cafu. Luis Suarez. And he's worked it through. And he's certainly onside here. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's got space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Guardiola. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge chasing after it. Pelé knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Now the shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
950.
Things starting to look... Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale plays it short. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Bale. Lovely bit of skill. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Getting up there! Oh, good finish! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hullet.
That's good play, and he's picked it up out wide.
Number
Ball's out,
18,
it'll be a throw-in again.
Guardiola. Number 20, Bale.
It's a poor throw that,
Number
picked off
9,
with relative ease.
Cantona.
Oh, super
Play
ball,
on the field.
great ball, and he's in.
Number
There's the
26.
shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Number 21.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 23, Yamal. Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. He's going for goal! That's going to go a long way. A probing pass. Del Piero gets into a good position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Platini. Shot could be on.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Can he latch on to this? And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Del Piero. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Del Piero. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He is through, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thailand really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That looks a good ball through. And he's lost his... And Del Piero! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Del Piero with the short one. Del Piero! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Looking for a runner. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. And he's in on goal. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Big chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Tokyo Verdy gain their reward with an early goal. Seedorf clears. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And Güler. And it's Seedorf. And he plays one through. Towering header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
He's had it taken off him. Great vision. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Güler. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's going wide left. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Seedorf. And Seedorf! It's hit the crossbar. Bale! Harmlessly behind. Pass is just off target. And it's been shipped out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Seedorf. No, he refuses to take the bait. Tokyo Verdy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's been drilled in. Here comes another cross. And this is Messi getting up there. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Tokyo Verdy are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has crossed into... And a header! Relentless! Just relentless! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, super! Great chance! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Tokyo Verdy Cruyff! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi is onto it in a flash. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Goulet gets a foot in here. Marquez cuts it out. Bale tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. Terrific effort! Oh, terrific save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Roberto Carlos goes short, forced to go, shot a goal! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Tokyo Verdy were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Tokyo Verdy look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. He's had a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Crosses it in. Oh, important interception. And that's going up front in a hurry. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread to the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Deco. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Seedorf. And here's Messi. And this is Roberto. It's Roberto Carlos! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not the most convincing of passes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's put paid to the danger. Caught offside that time. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And it's Arda Güler, searching past his chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's there to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. That is lovely. And that's played in low. Shoots! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good effort! And no mistake. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a chance! It's a goal! But that is not going to count.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Substitution.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Nice looking ball. And that has been knocked clear. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cordoba are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. 75 minutes played. Knocks it into space. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in a good shape to shoot! Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? And he's picked out the run. Looking here to chip it through. And he's there to clear it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it... Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's caught... And the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cordoba have the chance to go. He'll try from distance! Oh, impressive strike.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bale! That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Chance for a shot! Engages and forces him off the ball.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And Seno! Oh, crossbar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Lovely pass. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tidy finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Deco. That's an imaginative pass. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has to go back, takes a shot! And again! Oh, what has happened here? And that is as far as it goes. Tokyo Verdy pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Roberto Carlos. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Getting up there! And that's in! 2-0, and in next to no time! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's been hooked away. That'll be a throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Tokyo Verdy benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Tokyo Verdy have hit a quick-fire double here. Looking for a runner. Now this could be a chance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's going up front in a hurry. And the through ball. Space for him to turn and look. It's another own goal. That is crazy.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Goulet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now there's a and a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a decent clip. Oh, he's been caught on it! And sent off! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's on it, can he get away? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost real chance! And that's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And that's gone loose. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Has to go back here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Malaga have the chance to go the other way. Oh, beautifully. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Takes aim and crosses. Big chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Tokyo Verdy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? It's a good foot in there. Now he's off and running. And here's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Tokyo Verdy are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And so the action is resumed. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Back when it goes. He's had a shot! No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Impressive jump! They want to be quick to recover this. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Caught offside that time. And he's opted for the long pass. Ball looks a good one. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Looking to play him in. And he's definitely onside. He has found the way. Chance for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Probing pass. Oh, that's a very decent... Woola! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Malaga are looking to go forward now. Could be danger here, and Cruyff! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Varane, can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good ball, good take. And the shot! And one more try! Oh, he really got hold of that. Seedorf going after that. And this is Messi. He'll try from distance. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's on. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hula! He's put his foot right through that one. Threads one in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Clipped into space. Oh, well played. Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. He is through here. Ah, looks a smashing ball. So no flag here. Shot a goal! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Marquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Seedorf. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Tokyo Verdy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And they win it back again. Good take, and is he in? Oh, good spread.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Joaquin Munoz, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Deco. Rafael Varane. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even...
And Messi! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key...